Montreal's hockey show. I'm Trev. It's too sweet. Anyway, going back to my favorite jerseys from almost every team. As I've said time and time again, there's two teams that probably won't make this list, so we'll deal with it accordingly. Today, we're talking Montreal. And really, this one might be tough. Just because essentially nothing's changed. But either way, let's talk about some Canadiens jerseys. So if you're unfamiliar with what I'm doing, what I do is I go over almost every team's jersey history. And of every jersey they've pumped out in their lifetime, I'll pick 5 to choose from that I would consider a favorite. And of those 5, one will become my favorite. And some teams, I know my favorite going in. Montreal, like Minnesota, which is the last video I pumped out, I don't know I have a favorite because Montreal is not a team I pay a lot of attention to. So it's almost going to be tricky in the sense of how do I answer this one properly, but at the same time, how do I actually pick one? I'll show you what I mean when we get there, but first, check out AHLuniforms.com if you want to check out all the jerseys I'm looking at, or check out your team's jersey history. It's all there, as long as they played in the NHL. Here's what we're looking at. As I said, not much really changes. You know, there's the odd alterations here and there. It's noticeable, but really nothing much changes. It's the same, with the exception of the anniversary jerseys. That was probably the only deviation from what's been the norm for the Canadiens. But we're going to pick 5. So let's start with it. So here's the current set now, as it stands. It's an alternate that they wore in 06-07, plus they also wore this during their 100th anniversary jersey sets. 75th anniversary jersey from 91-92. This is the only time I've ever seen a deviation in my lifetime of the C. And the reverse retros, just because there was a nice change to see them use a different main color scheme as opposed to red. And it uses that curiosity as to what it actually looks like in blue. And the 2016 Winter Classic, which is a nice throwback to their 1920s set when they had the globe where the C is, but that was a nice take. So while it really wasn't the easiest one to pick from, like I said, in the sense that really not much has changed, I picked one. And that'd be the alternates they wore for 06-07, as well as during the 100th anniversary. Now, this one is merely just a modern take on the jerseys they wore from 44 to 47. And I wish they kept these, even just as a third. Like, it's just nice to see them in something different, something that's not what you've seen them grow up with your whole life. So if any team really could use necessitate a good change, it'd be Montreal. But sometimes, and lately, it seems what's old is new. So if you brought this back as an alternate, it would sell, I guarantee, just because it's old and it's new. And it's a nice jersey for a Montreal jersey. So there's another one of Trevs hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're here. Works out well for both of us. So why knock a bad thing, right? Well, it's not even a bad thing. Why knock a good thing? I'm slurring words. I think it's time for bed. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to, the red button that says subscribe, Hit that thing. You know you want to. I know you want to. Subscribe makes you feel good. We're still 7 away from 100. Let's get Trev to 100. All my socials in the description down below. Moving forward, I'm going to have a script video for you this weekend at some point. And who knows if anything else comes up in the next day or two. That's a great thing too. But either way, I'm going to have a script for it ready for you. I don't know what on, but I'm going to have a script ready. But either way, in the meantime, in between time, be looking for more videos from Trev. Later.